Say it with me, my friends. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. And if
Fuck you, PlayStation.
PlayStation confirmed that they are not making physical games come 2028. And from that point further, all games will be digital.
We're getting rid of physical copies of games by 2028. I knew you guys were idiots, but I didn't think you were this stupid.
Well, nobody uses the disc anyway. Who cares? You should.
A move that is so ass, so much ass that Gem Jules got jealous. PlayStation is ending production of physical game discs for all new games starting January 2028. From that date, new games will be available in digital formats only.
I know y'all niggas have been wondering, where have I been with the commentary videos and all that shit. I just been really, not doing that shit. I just been focusing on what the fuck I've been got going on in my life. And for the most part, I'm fine. I think I should be fine. What's good, my niggas? Hope you guys are having a good day or a good summer. Or I just hope life is treating you really well. I know I'm a little bit late to whatever the fuck I'm going to be talking about, but regardless of, how late I am, not only this is free content, I, wanted to really add my 2 cents into this and make a YouTube video about it because, why the fuck not? As y'all niggas could, clearly see earlier in the video, there is a handful of people who are really pissed off that Sony is going to end physical media by January of 2028. So that means as of right now, y'all niggas can still buy physical games, but when 2028 rolls around, whoever the fuck is gonna make a game for Sony or PlayStation, guarantee there is not gonna be a physical disc for that bitch, my nigga. Real shit. So how do I really feel about this shit? This shit is kind of nah, but on some real shit though, bro, this gotta be like the dumbest decision since Nico Harrison, traded Luka Doncic to the motherfucking Lakers, my nigga. That gotta be like one of the dumbest trades that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. With PlayStation ending physical media, that literally means that none of us who owns like a PS5, especially if it's like a digital PS5, we're not, gonna be able to own any of our games whatsoever. Ever since these motherfuckers, said that they're going to end physical media, they literally took out like 500 motherfucking movies away from the Sony Pictures, section of like the PlayStation store. And rightfully so. Niggas is mad about that shit. And before I even continue about this, I want y'all to know that these are the same niggas that made The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Morbius, and Madam Web. Why the fuck would you give them niggas your money knowing good and damn well these are the same niggas who are responsible for making them trash-ass fucking movies, my nigga? Besides all that, bruh, I really can't believe that these motherfuckers are dead-ass announcing that not only they're going to end physical media, but they're also going to, take out all the movies from Sony Pictures. And ever since motherfucking, Sony, announced this stupid-ass physical media shit, right? Every other company, I'm talking about Little Caesars, Papa John's, Dick's Sporting Goods, like whatever fucking company you can think of right now, them niggas was going ham on Sony. And right after these motherfuckers was getting straight up bullied all over Twitter, my nigga, right? They haven't said shit for like a week and a half, damn near fucking 2 weeks, man. And right after 2 weeks of not even saying anything on the internet whatsoever, because knowing Sony, they're like the most chronically online motherfuckers of all time. These motherfuckers deadass came back and announced some fucking fight stick for the PlayStation 5. My nigga, instead of, talking about, hey, why the fuck you're ending physical media, they legit say, hey, bro, Here's a fight stick, bro. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Not only we got motherfuckers who are rightfully pissed off about, you know, Sony ending physical media, we got a shit ton of niggas who are just straight up dick sucking the fuck out of these niggas. I'm talking about they're over here saying that, like, you know, nobody doesn't play physical media or some shit like that. Along those fucking lines. Yeah, I know, they sound stupid as shit.
Well, nobody uses the disc anyway. Who cares? You should. First, they get rid of the disc. Then they raise prices on the PlayStation Store, because where else are you gonna buy games? Then once they raise prices and every game's $100, we'll say, that's too expensive. And they'll say, oh, if you can't afford to buy it, that's fine. Just sign up for the subscription. Rent it from us. And then, once we're all renters, they'll do what everyone does to renters. Screw them over and take all of their money by all means necessary.
The fact that someone can actually sit there and tell you that, hey, bruh, you know, what Sony's doing is really not that good. And with the fact that, like, you know, they're bumping up the prices for PlayStation Plus and all this other bullshit, right? You still got niggas in the comments or whatever the fuck, or just straight up in your fucking face will tell you, I really don't give a fuck, I'm still gonna buy my game. And these will be the same niggas who will sit there and be like, oh, why the fuck is gaming so expensive? Like, why the fuck are games like 80 to 100 bucks? The fact that you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, I really don't give a fuck about this, and now you're sitting there and being like, yo, like, why the fuck do I gotta pay so much? Nigga, it's people like you are the main reason why, like, shit like this is even fucking happening. Ever since Sony, you know, decided to come out and talk about why, you know, they're getting rid of physical media, they're pretty much doubling down on this shit, right? These motherfuckers deadass said, you know, people are buying, you know, more digital copies than physical copies. You know, it's outselling physical copies and all this other shit. Knowing good and damn well, you know, one, that shit ain't true. And two, a simple article on Google can literally show you that, you know, niggas, you know, still prefer to buy physical copies, and physical copies are still outdoing, you know, digital copies and fucking video game sales, my nigga.
PlayStation is doubling down on no discs. PlayStation just announced they're still ending physical copies in 2028. They said there's various reasons for them choosing to go all digital, but the biggest reason is that digitalization of all content has been progressing. And even though they've heard and understand the complaints, they're still choosing to cautiously move forward. Physical copies made them about 128 million in Q1 of this year, while digital made them over 1.2 billion in the same time.
Alright, so I might have been wrong about that, but yeah, my point still fucking stands, my nigga. It's really fucking crazy that these niggas legit sat there and heard so many complaints, valid complaints, by the way, about why, you know, ending physical media is really stupid. And instead of being like, hey man, you know what? Let's try to compensate with people. You're like, we're still gonna move on forward with this bullshit. Like, nigga, you done lost me, bro. What are we doing? To mind you, this is the same company that legit roasted the fuck out of Xbox for trying the exact same shit that they're doing right the fuck now when they were dropping the PlayStation 4. The fact that you were cooking Xbox for that bullshit and now you're doing the same thing that them motherfuckers was planning back then is just crazy as fuck. And again, the fact that niggas are just dead ass dick riding the fuck out of Sony, but at the same time will sit there and ask why our, you know, video games are, you know, a luxury right the fuck now instead of a hobby. Yeah, like I said, those niggas are the main reason why we're in this fucking situation right now.
I am truly astonished, but Sony actually made a public statement about the backlash regarding their decision to stop the production of physical games. And I cannot believe I'm gonna say this, but there is actual hope, because the Sony CFO held a Q&A at their earnings call this year and was asked if they are aware of player feedback towards this decision and what Sony's reaction is. And obviously she has the most corporate talk ever, saying like, games are loved by many people. It's a form of entertainment that's loved by people. Like, yeah, no, like, yeah, I mean, I guess, bro. That's not the question. Or, there's various reasons we made this decision. The biggest being the digitalization of contents overall has been progressing. That's the big factor, basically saying, hey, a bunch of shit is going digital, why shouldn't we? Which, by the way, that's not true. It's fucking money, just be honest. Actually, we're thinking about you, the consumer. Well, actually, we are thinking about your wallet, but she also did acknowledge that there is a bunch of backlash for this decision, saying that there is a lot of strong opinions and that she understands those feelings. Yeah, that's it. She didn't say that they're gonna change it. I lied.
Hey, yo, no, cap, my nigga, we might have to stake that fool for lying to us, bro. I don't fuck with that shit. All jokes aside, the fact that you heard so many complaints instead of just being like, you know what, let's stop this shit, you just gave out the most bullshit corporate response I ever fucking heard, my nigga. You know what? Before I get mad, bro, I need a smoke, so I'll be right back, my nigga. If there's one thing I have to take away from this entire situation is that, like, these companies really don't give a fuck about, you know, the consumers, you know, the motherfuckers that are pretty much keeping them afloat. They just care about, you know, the money that is inside of our fucking wallets, my nigga. And the fact that PlayStation is really ending physical media just tells us that, like, these motherfuckers don't really know what the fuck they're doing. I understand, you know, niggas not wanting to go out and buy physical media. If you just want to sit there and just, you know, spend your money on digital games, I understand that shit. But what niggas fail to understand is that, like, you don't own any of these games that you're playing. What they're pretty much letting you do is have, like, a license where you can just play them shits, and you still need, like, you know, shit like PSN and also internet connection just so you can actually play this shit. Let's just say that, you know, I want to play 2K13, right? I know that's an old ass video game that came out in 2012. I know, but just bear with me, right? Let's just say I want to play 2K13, right? I can easily buy a physical version of 2K13 no less than $15 from either GameStop or even Amazon, OfferUp, or eBay, and I can easily just put that shit into my PS4 or PS5 and just play that shit. Same thing with, like, Injustice 2. I have the physical version of Injustice 2 for my PlayStation 4, right? Let's just say if that shit were not to be on the storefronts, the digital storefronts of the PlayStation Store, right? I can easily go on Amazon, search up Injustice 2 physical copy. I can get that shit no less than $10, bro. Like, real shit. What I'm basically saying, and what a lot of people are basically saying, is that, like, physical media is a really good thing for you to have, because not only is a part of your ownership, not only is something for you to collect, but you can also, you know, trade that shit into, you know, GameStop for, like, in-store credits or money, or you can also trade that shit for your friends just for the fun of it, or you can get some money out that shit. Or let's just say, like, you know, you have the digital version of Injustice 2, but you also have the physical version, and you're like, hey, let me give it to my homie so he can play that shit, so me and him can 1v1 on Injustice 2. That is literally the perks of you owning a physical game, while digital games, you can barely do so much with that shit. Yeah, sure, you can game share, but once them motherfuckers, you know, figure out a way to stop doing that shit, then what, bro? That's why at the end of the day, my nigga, having, like, a physical disc or just physical media in general is something that's, like, you know, really important. Because as of right now, since these motherfuckers are announcing that they're taking away, like, physical media, and not only that, they literally took out, like, over 500 motherfucking movies away from the PlayStation, what was it, Sony Pictures shit? Yeah, like, it's really fucking crazy. I'm not saying that, like, we gotta stop buying games altogether as of right the fuck now, but when 2028 comes around, we either gotta stop supporting PlayStation, or better yet, we gotta switch to PC, my nigga. Real shit. I'm gonna end the video off right here because I'm pretty much done talking about this, you know, Sony ending physical media bullshit. I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded any videos in, like, a really good minute, besides, like, that edit that I made and posted onto the Red Button app. But besides all that, when it comes to commentary videos, I need to really keep up with that shit. But knowing that I gotta go back to school for the upcoming semester, I just know that videos aren't going to be, you know, uploaded at a consistent basis. you know, when it comes to commentary videos, but when it comes to my edits, I know I'm gonna be uploading that for sure. Just know that I'm still gonna be uploading both of those kinds of videos onto this channel. It's just that one of those kinds of videos is gonna take, you know, a lot more longer to edit, while the other one, you know, it does take a lot longer, or it does take a lot of time, but at the same time, me saying that, it's a lot more doable. But don't worry, I'm still gonna be uploading videos onto the Red Button app anytime soon. But just know that, like, my semester is gonna be coming up and I gotta do a lot of motherfucking work. Besides all that, I hope you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys think about this video. And I hope you guys have a good summer and have a great day, my nigga. Stay safe out there, bruh.